back to SA Live. Well, our next guest keeps his followers laughing with his colorful social media posts on the Alamo City, Texas, and the LGBT community. He's teaming up with other local funny people and entertainers to kick off Pride Month with fabulously funny flair.
Local influencer and comedian AJ Rivas joins us right now to talk about upcoming Pride comedy show. Welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me.
So, were you always the class clown and the kid that was making jokes and getting sent to the principal's office?
I was. I actually will. You know what? I actually will get sent back from the vice principal's office because I went to Harlandale, so my mom went there. So a bunch of the teachers and principals, they knew my mom, so they're like, you know, we could just call your mom and she's gonna get mad. Go back to class, behave.
Calling mom is worse than the principal.
Yeah, that's worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did your social media start taking off?
I actually started to it took off during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of us bored and not, you know, having nothing to do really. So I just started dancing actually on TikTok, and that led me into comedy.
Okay, and we're looking at one of those TikToks right now. What are you doing here?
I was actually doing the choreography to the J-Lo Super Bowl performance, and a good, you know, crazy thing is what happened was that J-Lo actually liked this video on my TikTok and on my Instagram account. So
really?
Yes. So I had to go back and check, like, is this hers?
Yes,
you know, really hers? Refreshing it, but yeah.
That
was
is
really her.
so cool.
And you sent her a message. Is this really you? And you never heard from her.
Never heard from her.
Okay, so tell us about the Comedy Pride Show.
So the Comedy Pride Show actually is my second annual one that I'm having. All my performers are all LGBTQ plus, and local sponsors as well are LGBTQ plus owned or allies. So, yeah.
Now, your jokes, is it like one-liners? You like to tell stories?
I like to tell stories, and it's just pretty much stories that my gente couldn't go ahead and like relate to, and what I mean by that is by San Antonio and Latinos. I talk a bunch about, you know, Latinas that I grew up around, so like my cousins and their, you know, family issues or boyfriend issues, which gets funny.
Elaborate a little bit here.
You know, just I mean, I don't want to put them on blast on stuff, but
they're not watching.
they're not watching. You know, just okay. Why do they end up liking the guy who doesn't like support them?
Right.
When there's a perfect guy over here who has it made and has it all. But no, we always go with the bad ones. And we is because I'm one of those people too.
And you said about trying to dance like Selena.
Yeah, and also too, like the Latinas, you know, they gave, you know, back to the whole J-Lo thing, you know, when she got the Selena role, there was a bunch of, you know, Latinas who were like, she don't look like her, she don't look like her, and I'm like, girl, you don't either, so I don't know. So my character is based off of, you know, a delusional Latina who is just, you know, she has no shame, but she doesn't really care what people think, and, you know, just embracing our culture as well, you know.
All right, well, the Pride Comedy Show is happening again tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the Upstage Comedy Lounge over there on the northeast side. And for a link for tickets, go to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.